Sharky, the brave mother deer. In a deep and endless forest, where tall trees touched the sky and rivers sang soft songs, a young deer named Sharky lived a peaceful life. She was strong, fast, and wise, with golden-brown fur that shone under the sunlight. For years, she ran through meadows, drank from cool streams, and danced with the wind. But her biggest joy came when she was about to become a mother. One cold morning, as the sun painted the sky with soft colors, Sharky gave birth to a tiny, beautiful fawn. His fur was light brown with white spots, and his little legs were thin but full of life. She looked at him with love and whispered, "I will protect you, my little one, no matter what." She named him Lumo, which meant light, because he was the light of her life. But deep in the forest, danger was always near. And soon, Sharky would have to fight harder than ever to keep her baby safe. The forest was beautiful, but it was also dangerous. Many animals lived there, but not all were friendly. High above, vultures circled, looking for weak and helpless prey. In the thick bushes, wolves with hungry eyes watched every movement. Sharky knew that a newborn fawn was an easy target. Lumo was too small and weak to run. She had to find a safe place for him. She led Lumo to a hidden meadow, surrounded by tall grass and big rocks. It was far from the hunting grounds of the wolves. "Stay close to me, Lumo," Sharky said softly. "Do not go into the open. Stay hidden." Lumo, with his big curious eyes, nodded and curled up beside his mother. But the forest was always watching. And the danger was coming closer. The sun rose high in the sky, and Sharky felt a strange fear in her heart. She heard the flapping of wings above. Looking up, she saw 3 large vultures flying in circles. They had sharp beaks and dark eyes, and they were looking straight at Lumo. Sharky's heart raced. She knew what they wanted. They were waiting for the right moment to attack. One of the vultures dived down, claws open. With a burst of speed, Sharky jumped and kicked the vulture away before it could reach Lumo. The vulture screeched and flew back into the sky. The other 2 vultures hesitated. Sharky stood tall and strong, her breath heavy but her eyes fierce. "You will not take my child," she growled. The vultures knew she was not weak. They circled once more and then disappeared into the sky. Sharky took a deep breath and nuzzled Lumo. "It is not safe here," she whispered. "We must keep moving." She knew more dangers were waiting in the shadows. As the sun set, the forest became dark. The wind whispered through the trees, and the sound of crickets filled the air. Sharky and Lumo walked quietly through the forest. Then she heard it. Long, deep howl. Her heart stopped. The wolves. The sound came from far away, but she knew they were hunting. She had to move faster. "Lumo, stay close," she whispered, her ears alert. She led him through the trees, her steps light and careful. But the howls grew louder. The wolves were coming closer. Suddenly, a pair of yellow eyes shone in the darkness ahead. Then another. And another. 3 wolves stood in their path. Their sharp teeth gleamed, and their tails flicked as they stepped forward. Lumo trembled. He was too small to run. He pressed against his mother, his tiny heart beating fast. Sharky had only one chance. She had to fight. The biggest wolf snarled and lunged at Sharky. Sharky dodged quickly, her hooves barely touching the ground. Another wolf ran towards Lumo, but Sharky blocked its path, kicking hard with her strong legs. The wolf yelped and fell back, surprised by her strength. But the wolves were hungry and determined. One of them jumped onto her side, trying to bite her. Sharky twisted her body, throwing the wolf off. She had to protect Lumo, but she was getting tired. The wolves were fast and powerful. Then she saw something. Fallen tree branch. With all her strength, she kicked the branch toward the wolves, making a loud crack. The sudden noise startled them. For just a second they hesitated. Sharky grabbed Lumo by the scruff of his neck and ran. She ran faster than ever before, her hooves barely touching the ground. She ran until her legs burned, until her lungs ached, until the only sound she could hear was her own heartbeat. She ran until there were no more howls behind her. And then finally she stopped. She had won. The sun rose golden and warm. The night of fear and struggle had passed. Sharky lay beside Lumo, her body exhausted but her heart full of love. Lumo opened his sleepy eyes and nuzzled against her. "You are safe now, my little one," she whispered. She had fought the vultures, the wolves, and the darkness itself. She had given everything to protect her child. And she had won. As the sun climbed higher, Sharky realized something. Life is full of struggles. There are times when the world feels dark, when everything seems against us. But if we do not give up, if we fight for what we love, we can change our destiny. She looked at Lumo, her light, her reason to fight. She had saved him. And in doing so, she had saved herself. With a deep breath, she stood up, her body strong once more. It was a new day, a new beginning. And the brave mother deer walked forward, her baby beside her, into the bright and endless future.